Hi guys, I'm Tom from dadthatblogs.com, and today I'm going to ruin We're Going on a Bear Hunt. Before I get started, I have to say that I actually really love this book. I read it to my son all the time, but I just have a few problems with it. As you know, this is a book about a family that goes on a bear hunt, and they go through a bunch of obstacles to get to the cave. The first one is tall, wavy grass, long wavy grass. Maybe 25 years ago, ticks weren't a problem, but people are worried about ticks now. And these kids are trompsing around. Trompsing? Who says trompsing? And these kids are just walking around with shorts, no bug spray, not that I know of, and probably tick-infested tall grass. That's real good parenting there, Dad. And then after they get through the grass, they go through a deep, cold river. A deep, cold river? Why? That doesn't sound very smart. They can't go over it, they can't go under it. Sure, that's fine. Why can't you just walk downstream a little bit, find a shallower part, and maybe step over some rocks? That would be smarter, maybe a little bit safer. Maybe there's a current that you can't see. Real good, Dad. And then, what do they do next? They go through the mud. That's fine. I don't care if you go through mud. Whatever. But after the mud, they go through a big dark forest that they trip through the whole trip. They stumble trip through the forest. The picture shows a girl falling down. And the dad is just standing there on a fallen log. Okay, sure, whatever. Then this is the one that really gets me. They're going on a bear hunt on a beautiful day. But then all of a sudden there's a snowstorm. Where did the snowstorm come from? I thought it was a beautiful day. And then they get to the cave, and yeah, I'll show you a picture of this. Yeah, then they get to the cave, and they say that they can't go over it, or they can't go under it. I agree that they can't go under it, but they can certainly go over it. The kid is already like halfway up the cave, up the wall. Or they can go around it. They certainly don't have to go into a cave. So they go through it. And then what do they find? The bear, of course. That makes the story worth reading. But then they tiptoe back out of the cave. They don't just run. They don't book it out of the cave. And then they run through the snowstorm, which is still there. It doesn't move. It's just one isolated spot. And then they just keep running. Going back through a big forest, a big dark forest, stumbling and tripping the whole way with a bear in hot pursuit. They go through the mud, and then through the water, cold water, and then back through the tick-infested grass until they get home. And so they certainly ran a long way to get there. And this bear never catches up. They even have time to run upstairs in their house, then back downstairs, and lock the door before the bear gets there. And then the bear just goes away like it's no big deal. It's a fun story, right? But some things don't make sense. And that's okay, because this is for children. But I'm always going to wonder, where did that snowstorm come from? I hope there aren't any ticks. That's it for today. I'll ruin another story for you sometime in the near future.